black and I'm proud. Hey, now everybody just say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Come on, say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Hey, now everybody just say it loud.
What up, everybody? It's your boy CJ.
And it's your boy Tim.
And welcome to the Say It Loud podcast. Say it loud.
Black and proud.
Man, how you doing, man?
I'm good. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, so I got the tree here, and it's got water in it, and the TV and the fireplace, and so I didn't want to move everything. So I was like, you know what? We going to have a little bit of a different setup.
Yeah, Christmas, man. I love Christmas. They call me Timmy Claus in my house because I love to give gifts to everybody.
I'm sorry about that. See, yes, I just want to say this is why I hate group chats. I hate them. I'm not responding to anything, but I get all the gifts, all the things. I hate them. Hush, please. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, it was just saying, you know, we got Christmas coming up. It should already be, but everybody got plans. What you got planned for Christmas?
Man, I don't know. What is that me?
No, that's me.
Oh, first of all, I wouldn't hear it if I didn't have the headphones on. Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So usually what happens is or what's going to happen. I don't know what usually happens. Mm-hmm. The kids, my nieces, nephew, and sister, and dad and stuff. Mom, they come over for breakfast.
Right.
So we cook, open up presents here.
Right.
And then going over to my girl's family.
Right.
And then, see what happens after that.
Okay.
That's pretty much,
Yeah, sounds a little like mine. I got a few stops to make to mom's house and brother's house, and hopefully we'll just collab and just be in one place. That way I ain't got to go to multiple places. But
yeah,
I like to spread cheer to everybody. So I'll probably be a couple of places Christmas Day.
Yeah, I'm so much more low key. I'm telling you, the older I get,
right,
the more I'm like, you know what? I would much rather stay away. It's not that I don't want to see people or anything like that. It's just I'm so low key now.
Yeah, yeah. No, I totally get it. I'm usually a low key person too, but I mean, I'm trying to spend more time with family.
Yeah,
like with my brother, sister, cousins, aunts, and uncles. Because we're a tight knit group of people in my family.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be like absent. I don't want to show my face. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I'm gonna be a few places. Just saying, hey, Merry Christmas, coming by for some food, some gifts, and all that, just to spend some quality time with family. I got my kids, of course. So it should be a great time. Should be a great time.
I can dig that.
It makes me miss back in the day, man. Like when you was younger. Like around.
Well, yeah, I definitely miss when I was younger because I used to get presents.
Wait, you haven't got a Christmas present as an adult?
Oh, yeah, yes, I have. Let me not.
Saying.
But you talk about kid Christmas versus adult, and Christmas hit different because I don't want them. You don't have to give me the toys. Look, if you could just hit up one of these bills. Merry Christmas to all.
Yeah, no, that's my mom used to do that when my kids were younger. She was like, instead of getting Christmas gifts, I'm just gonna grab y'all diapers and formula. Merry Christmas. I'm like, Mom, you don't have no idea how much that means to me.
See, and then right there, it was the diapers and formula as a gift to y'all or to the kids.
It was to the kids, but it was like us because we can keep the money in our pocket now.
Okay,
we don't have to buy it now.
And right there is why I say it hit different because you get stuff when you get a gift from a loved one as an adult on Christmas, it'd be stuff you need, and it'd be like thank you. But that ain't what Christmas used to hit like.
Right, no.
That used to be the stuff you wanted and got, not the stuff you needed. That's why I say
No, Christmas is very practical when you're an adult, but when you're a kid, especially snow days hit different too as a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
depending on what you do as an adult.
Right. That's what I'm saying though. Like when you're a kid in the snow, like, oh, we get to play in the snow all day. Oh, like we ain't got to go to school, but when you're adult, like, man, I got to drive in this.
Yeah, that's because they make us go. They don't care about us.
That's trash, bro. Like, I swear that's trash. And Seattle ain't even ready for no snow. All these hills, and they expect us to still make it into work. I remember when I was working for this one place in Renton, and we had a real bad blizzard. Mm-hmm. It's a horrible blizzard, and I was stuck in that place for like a good 2 hours after I was supposed to go out, 'cause I couldn't go nowhere. There was no buses running, and my car wasn't going nowhere. So I had to call my brother, who had a four-wheel, all-wheel drive. It was like, hey, bro, come pick me up. And he came and picked me up and took us back home. But a normal drive that really took 20 minutes took 3 hours.
Yeah.
Because traffic and snow, and a truck decided to try to go up a little incline and got stuck in the middle sideways, so it was blocking both lanes of traffic. So I'm like, this is ridiculous.
That's what be happening. You be seeing on little side streets. This happened by my aunt's house. It was all snowy. Mm-hmm. It was terrible. There's a side street that goes around a corner and up a hill.
Right.
And everybody's getting stuck and sliding. So now people are coming out trying to help the cars. Right. There's people trying to direct other people, don't come up this way, but they're dumb, and they turn and go. So it's like, okay, we not doing
Look, I got a crazy story about a snow blizzard and getting caught in a blizzard, since we're talking about it. So I lived in Skyway, right? And I had to make a store run because we was running low on food and the kids was hungry. Mm-hmm. So I got my mom's van and drove down the Skyway, you know, that big Skyway hill?
Yeah.
I drove down the hill to get something to eat. Now, what I really didn't think about was coming on the way back, going up the hill in the snow.
Tires better have some juice in there.
But look, here's what happened. Here's what happened. So I saw people coming down. I saw people getting out of their cars and abandoning them on the side of the street, walking up and down the hill like it's the apocalypse. It was crazy. So I got all the way down, went to the store, got what I needed, and came back to the hill. Before I got on the hill, and this is where I thank my daddy, because my daddy taught me how to drive in the snow. I threw that joint in first gear and trekked all the way up in first gear in that van. And I was swerving left and right, but the van was just like pushing up. I was like, come on, baby. Don't do this to me. I went all the way up the hill in first gear in a minivan.
Hey,
bro, I was like, I was so pumped. You know how you do something and like you just so pumped about it, like, man, I got out the van. I was like, let's go. I was so
shout out Tony Baker.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I feel that I can drive in the snow. I have because I had to, but that's if whatever car I have at the time works. Right. My convertible, when that snowstorm hit, my convertible was like, leave the parking lot of my apartment. It was like, nah, though. and I was smart, you know. I had stocked up on all the liquids. I mean, the things I needed for the snowstorm. But this is our Christmas episode.
Yeah.
We think. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. We're trying to get the timing down,
right?
Because Christmas is on a Saturday. We drop on Monday, so timing with our Christmas episode when we film it is a little weird. But we're doing it now.
Right.
So with that. Wait, was that part of your first?
Yeah.
Okay. With that, we want to talk about some of our top fives or just some things y'all should be into.
Right.
Okay. When it comes to this whole Christmas situation.
Right.
I think the first thing we want to talk about is the top 5 Christmas movies. Now,
speak on it.
He had asked a question last night.
Yeah.
On the book with faces.
Yeah. So I was on Facebook Live last night. And I started to talk about the
or he posed something.
I posted on Facebook and said that Home Alone 1 was the greatest Christmas movie of all time. Fight me. And
I'm ready to box this nigga.
Well, let's go then, because I went on live and I was talking about it on live, and no one really talking about it. But I wanted to come on the podcast and talk about it.
No.
Because
because he's skipping something.
Oh, okay.
He was on live. You was on live.
Right.
I jumped in. I had to, and I said, "Yo, Tag me in, coach. I said, add me into the live. Guess what happened? Nothing.
Oh, see, that's not my fault. That's not my fault.
He wasn't ready for the smoke.
That's not my fault. No, I want all of the smoke.
The South got something to say.
No. Okay, look, I want
the Central got something to say.
I want all the smoke, and that was not my fault. You not getting to my live was not my fault. Something happened technically that was out of my control.
Technically your fault.
Now I got my top 5. We can go 5-1 if you want. But I'm ready to fight for mine.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I have mine in order like that. But let me put. You know what? I think I'll make it work.
Okay.
Okay. So let's start with number 5.
Number 5. Okay. So for me, number 5 is Die Hard, and Die Hard is absolutely a Christmas movie.
All right.
Die Hard is absolutely a Christmas movie. And I've known that for my whole life, especially after seeing it for the first time.
See,
that is a Christmas movie.
That's the question that I've always had. I'm not going to argue that it is or it isn't. But the question is, why is something considered a Christmas movie just because it takes place around Christmas time when nothing to do with the plot was Christmas,
bro? Because
so why is it considered a Christmas movie?
Because I watch it every year on Christmas.
All right. That's called a tradition.
Yeah, it's connected with Christmas to me.
All right, that's fine. I'm not gonna argue that. And Die Hard is a great movie.
It's number 5 for me.
Not the other ones aren't Christmas movies. Not the best Die Hard, but
okay.
It's not. We can talk about that later.
That's up for debate too. What's your 5?
Number 5, I'm gonna have to go with. My list is gonna show my age a lot, okay? And my age that I probably should be. But my number 5, I'm gonna have to go with Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh, that's classic.
It's such a nostalgic thing for me. When I'm doing whatever Christmas activity, decorating the tree, putting up lights, whatever, put that on, man. I don't know. It's a thought, and I don't even necessarily watch it. It's just their voices and knowing it's going on. The little sister. When Charlie was like, everybody, Christmas is all commercial, even my little sister. And it was just so cute. She said, but I just want what's coming to me. I just want my fair share. I felt that.
Yeah.
Santa, bring me my fair share.
Right,
that's all.
Right.
So that's my number 5.
All right. My number 4 is This Christmas. With Idris Elba, Chris Brown, and all them. I love that movie. I honestly really love that movie.
Great movie.
It's a great movie, and that's when Chris Brown was back when these innocent Chris Brown days.
Yeah,
he still had the little kid appeal.
Yeah,
like that super high voice. Like,
so that one's my number 3.
That was your number 3?
I'll just tell you now. So that one, This Christmas was my number 3.
Yeah. Did you like Chris Brown's version of This Christmas better than Donny Hathaway?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, and we're gonna talk about Christmas songs later, but I'll just say this now since you brought it up. It's not. The song "This Christmas" is no. Never mind. We'll get into the music then.
Okay.
So that was your number 4 this Christmas.
That's my number 4.
So my number 4 is A Christmas Story.
Oh, okay.
When Ralphie, man, when he was like he didn't had enough and he had to go beat up Butch and Warren. No, Butch and Warren was from the Little Rascals. Yeah. Whatever the big bop bop had to get him, and he started cussing, and the dude was like, "Ralphie, your mother." Ooh.
No, I liked when at the end when they went to the Chinese restaurant and they was deck the halls with bells of hurry. That's so funny.
Boy.
I would have. You know what? I would have killed that dog for eating that turkey, bro. I would have killed the dog. The dog would have been roasted.
Hey, bro. And why the mom do the little brother like that? Why she wrap him up like that? Bro, that is the best, funniest part of the movie. When he falls down, he's like, I can't get up. I can't get up, Ralphie. I can't get up, Ralphie. Why they do it like? Why'd Ralphie walk out normal and this kid can't put his arm down? That was messed up.
Hilarious. Shoot your eye out.
So that
Christmas Story is my number 3.
Christmas Story?
Yeah, that's my number 3.
Oh, okay. So we just switched our 4 and 3.
Yeah, that was my number 3. I love the Christmas Story. And it's funny. TNT plays that movie all day, every Christmas.
Absolutely.
They play it all day, and they keep it on repeat. I was like, wow,
yeah, you
can
really watch that movie all day, every day.
Right,
number 2.
My number 2 is Home Alone 2. Such a great movie. And it arguably, you can make an argument that it was better than the original because it was was so dope. And I thought like Kevin McCallister was a little older, so his traps were a lot more like deadlier.
You know what? That's what I get upset about with Home Alone movies is we don't get me wrong, I loved them, but
we're getting down to the nitty-gritty
as a
now.
kid, you take that and you like, man, this is great. This is big. He is a murderer in real life. Like, you not gonna tell me you gonna blow this nigga's whole head on fire and he just gonna be okay.
Nigga, hold up, dude. When he lit his head on fire, and he was in the renovated bathroom, and he saw that, and he started screaming. He tried to find some water and turned upside down in the toilet, but he put kerosene in the toilet, and that joint just said.
Nigga did a whole motherfucking ballet routine to get his head to the toilet.
I don't care.
Blew his face off.
I don't care who you are. That is hilarious.
And all that happened was he just dropped down to his knees. And the top of his... What kind of hat did he have? A fucking Magneto helmet on?
That's funny.
When in the second one, when Marv was getting hit in the face with them bricks,
bro, he got
dead
hit multiple times. That's obvious. I watched a video where this doctor watched all the traps from Home Alone 2 and broke down the actual injuries. Like, that's straight up concussion. He got hit like 3 times in the same spot.
This kid is and this is a year after getting smacked with an iron.
See.
Anyway,
Home Alone 2 was great.
Great movies, but
absolutely.
So the unrealistic.
That's the point.
Dead.
That is the point of those movies. They are unrealistic because there's no way that a little kid is gonna hold off 2 full-grown adults.
They had every kid in America out there be like, all right, look, what do I need? I need my little BB gun.
Oh, yeah.
I need my firecrackers in case them niggas come.
Parents were not safe around the time Home Alone came out.
This was ridiculous. Okay.
What's your number 2?
My number 2 is... So this is a new one to the scene, and I ain't gonna lie, it could be just hype because Home Alone 1 is one of my favorites. But I'm gonna have to go with Jingle Jangle. Old Forrest Whitaker. I saw that movie last Christmas. Amazing. It was an amazing movie.
I've heard good things about it.
So that jumped to the top. Now again, it could just be kind of hype, in my mind, but it's still up there for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard good things about that whole movie. Like, I heard it was great. I haven't watched it, but I heard it was good.
And I'm not so much for the whole magical stuff, like, the magic of Christmas and all the Wonderland shit stuff, but this was one of those. But I liked it. I really did. So
okay. So you tell them what your number 1 is, because it's got me. I'm just fighting words. I don't even understand.
I don't understand why you want to fight about it.
Let's go. Go ahead.
Listen.
Go ahead. Let these people know.
I'm gonna
let
tell
the Lau
y'all.
family know.
I'm gonna tell y'all
what's your number 1.
And I am going. I mean this. My number 1 favorite Christmas movie of all of the time.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Is White Christmas. I love that movie. I'm gonna look you square in your judge it. Go ahead, judge me.
Oh no! Don't do it. Not too hard, Shia. Don't.
I don't care. Cause let me tell you something. I don't even know what to tell you. I don't know why I like that. I love that movie. Every Christmas, sometimes not on Christmas. I like that movie. It's just, I don't know. Me and my mom used to watch it. So maybe it's that nostalgia. It will trump any Christmas movie that's out for me.
Really?
Anyone. I will put that on before any other Christmas movie. I watch other stuff, but what I'm saying, if I had a choice, White Christmas, drop it.
White Christmas.
So it's a movie from the 1950s, starring Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye.
Break it down exactly what it's about for our viewers who have.
Man, it's a bunch of white people doing white people shit. You gonna
say on the Say It Loud podcast.
I don't, and that's why I have to own it. It's like, I'm not gonna sit here and be apologetic because I really do like that. No, so that's why, yes, I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna tell y'all I like it. Now, what is it? Yes, okay. So the plot of it. Man, I don't know. They go to so these two dudes. They're famous,
right?
Singers and show producers, and they finna go somewhere and they meet these women, and start to court or try one. Okay, whatever. Anyway, they end up going to Vermont. It's supposed to be America's winter playground, but it ain't snowed since whenever. So it's dry as ass out there, and they're out there, white people in, and then they was like, we got to put on the show. It's a musical. That could be part of it too. Yeah. It's a musical, and I love musicals.
Okay.
But then drama and not drama, and then it snows, and then it's over. I don't know. I can't explain it, and I won't. I'm just gonna tell you I like it.
I think you like it because of the nostalgia for it. The nostalgia element of it, because you watched it as a kid all the time, and I think you liked it because there ain't no way in Jamaican hell that you put White Christmas.
Ain't no Jamaican hell. There's only God's hell and God's heaven. He owns it all.
Home Alone 1.
I did though.
Is the greatest,
I didn't even have Home Alone 1 on my list.
Greatest Christmas. That's disrespectful. You gonna put some respect on Kevin McCallister's name. This kid got left at home by himself and defended the whole block, though.
No, he didn't. Block. His neighbors was getting robbed.
Yeah, then
he didn't defend the whole block.
He caught the robbers that robbed him and his neighbors.
Defending means you are there fighting. Them niggas was getting robbed.
He didn't go nowhere.
Okay, I'm saying he defended his house. I'm giving you that. You said defended the block. He did not. Everybody got robbed on the block.
Yes, everybody got robbed. But
their houses got flooded because they were the wet bandits.
Yes, okay, but they didn't. They got caught because of Kevin McCallister. If it wasn't
That's
for
true.
him,
They got caught.
They would have made out with that whole block's Christmas gifts, everything. And he stopped them.
How'd everybody know what's theirs to get back? Because they everything shoved in that van.
Well, that was back in the day when they actually had recorded serial numbers off their stuff.
Of everything? Because remember, Marv was just going through with the sledgehammer and just knocking stuff off.
That's the thing. That's the thing. I remember I went to my homeboy's house and I saw his mama writing stuff on a notebook. And she's like, I'm like, what is he doing? So she's writing down all the serial numbers on all their stuff in case it gets stolen. They know what's theirs. I'm like, wow. People actually do that.
Yeah, not my
thing. That's funny.
That's
crazy to me.
That's important.
That's crazy to me. But no, you know what? And here's a question. Here's a great question about Home Alone. And this is highly debated, not just in the black community.
The parents should have went to jail.
No, not it. Although, they were trash for forgetting about a whole child, but that's a whole different episode. What I was going to say is, what did Kevin McCallister's dad do for a living? The fact, not his dad. His dad. The fact that they got this gigantic house, was able to afford plane tickets for their whole family, not just their. And it was Kevin, Buzz, and
don't you name all these white people? Don't tell me you know their names.
No,
anymore.
I don't.
I'm about to say and have the audacity.
No, Kevin and Buzz and the two parents, and then I think there was like another kid.
There was the numbers worked out that there were 2 sets of parents,
right,
and then 5 kids for each of them,
right,
and then a cousin.
Okay, but still though, he was able to afford all that and that giant house. Mm-hmm. Like, what did he do? What do you think he did for a living?
I know what he did.
What did he do?
He was one of the Sopranos.
Oh no!
That's what it was.
Italian.
No,
he wasn't even Italian.
No. Okay. But follow me here. Everything you just said, we don't know, but all of this stuff never mentioned. He was a gangster. He was a drug lord or something like that. That's how you funnel the money. Family trips. Look at the cousin Frank. You know that nigga don't know how to work the money. He's one of the cousins that mom said keep around. You know what I'm saying? Don't you give him a job. You give Frankie a job. That's why Frank was like, I don't mean to complain about a free trip, but you give the worst wake up calls. That's what the motherfucker who don't ever bring nothing to the table always says. That's that dynamic.
See, look, I think he was like the CEO of some type of company, but
a drug,
probably big pharma or something. But he was running
cocaine.
He's probably running cocaine off the side because even a big pharma CEO probably ain't got that much money. And
that's what I'm saying. He was Pablo Escobar out here.
He had to do something on the side in order to afford all that.
I'm not gonna. I'm not stealing this joke because a comedian said this. But think of how long ago this movie took place. It's in Chicago.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, niggas die every day, B, in Chicago. But then it was like nothing. Nobody cared. These white robbers just walking around in daylight.
But to that movie's defense, it was really in a residential neighborhood.
Yeah,
so
Did you see the Movies That Make Us on Netflix?
I watched the first season. I didn't start watching the.
They have
season.
one on Home Alone.
Yeah, I watched that part. Yeah, that was very interesting how that whole movie came together after all that.
Yeah,
but no, I not them in the traps on that movie. Look, bro, if an iron falls on your face, you should die.
First of all, and and then after that, he gonna take a rusty nail to the foot. The bear, the bear sticky foot. That is tetanus, and then putting ooze inside of it.
And that was like tar. That had to be
tar. Yeah.
And if he didn't die then, that's a slow death if you don't get to the hospital.
Actually, he did get tarred and feathered, didn't he? Because didn't he come through a window?
No, the other dude got
he got hit in the face with the plastic.
Harry.
Yeah,
Harry got tarred and feathered. He got hit in the face with the plastic, and then the feathers flew in his face. That was hilarious.
Racism.
How was that racism?
I don't know.
I'm about to say, bro, like, you know, hollering racism at something that ain't racist. Like, you trying to pick a fight.
Hey, it's America. Why not?
You trying to pick a fight. You are trying to pick a fight. And then they slipped on the Hot Wheels cars on their back. Like, I've felt
ain't
like
nobody
that before.
bust their back in their head.
Have you ever felt like that before? Like your feet sweat from under you?
I've done it. It felt what? Like 8 times I've busted my shit, just feet up in the air. I'm talking full meme look, just feet up here. Oh man, I'm the clumsiest. That's why I don't like. That's one of the reasons I don't like people.
And then they got hit with a full paint can. Like, you should be dead already. Like, this like,
wait,
you know,
after
it's a
the
kid
paint
movie.
can, then it was that metal bar.
Right.
I'm like, come on. And he was like, ooh, you're missing some teeth. First of all,
you should be missing
stop
a head.
riding me like Meg the Stallion. Get off me.
Right. And then look, then he got hit in the stomach with a crowbar. Like, why are these people not dead yet?
Not dead, no internal bleeding.
No
now,
coughing
first of all,
up blood.
I get Marv. Because that spider was on his damn face. You know what can happen in a millisecond of a... Okay, Marv, you know what can happen in the few seconds that a spider is on your face? Eggs. Eggs everywhere. They're just gonna piss them out, and they're gonna line your eyebrows. All the things are gonna happen. So when he freaked out, first of all, he's all them high pitched screams. I was with him. But then the spider went on Harry.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I don't get mad for Marv trying to beat it with a crowbar, but as a Harry. If I don't even see the spider. How is this the moment where you're too sore to move or get up, and this nigga got a whole crowbar finna bust your stuff, and you just like, Marv, what you doing, buddy?
Yo, get your behind up. You got a whole spider on your chest, and he got hit with that crowbar like sledgehammer swing. He should have died. That's what I'm saying. Movies back in the 90s like that, they were super unrealistic to a point where something like that happens to you, and you ain't got no internal bleeding, you ain't coughing up blood, you ain't concussed, your skull ain't cracked. You got hit in the face with a whole paint can and you just lost a tooth.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Your whole front should be gone.
They fell off
It swung from the second floor.
Yeah.
It swung free swung.
The funniest part in the second movie, when Marv got electrocuted. Not
that's
funny, kids.
Hilarious.
But
that's hilarious.
when he was screaming and then turned into a skeleton, it was funny. But in his movies like that, and like, you remember that movie Problem Child?
Yes.
I remember watching that at my godmom's house, and she just getting so offended and mad. And she's like, kids are going to go around blowing up things. And I was like, as a kid, I was like, no, it's just funny. As an adult, I see what she was saying.
Yeah, I wanted to whoop Junior's whole behind. I'm not even a parent as watching this movie, but I was like, if I was his parent, I would have beat the.
Well, that's the thing. He wasn't his parent.
But
he
still,
was adopted.
I don't care, adopted or not. Like I don't care if I'm babysitting you acting like that. I'm gonna whoop your whole behind. I'll tell your parents what happened afterwards. But I'm not. I'm a dad now. But if it's back then and I'm like 17, 16, and I'm babysitting your bad child. He up here trying to light the cat on fire.
I was about to say lit the whole thing on fire.
Putting firecrackers in the toilet, like all this stuff.
He took the candy out the piñata and put in some pickle juice. That was funny, actually.
Bro. You have to get beat. I'm sorry. I'm throwing hands. I don't care if you're a child or not. I'm throwing hands. We are
now
fighting.
You sounding like me. Okay, so we had a conversation. Let's get through this Christmas episode before we get to beating kids. Not beating up kids, not beating them.
No, not.
Okay. Well, actually, we got through the movies.
Yeah.
So those are our top 5
Christmas
movies. As you can see, my list is better. Okay, so we started to do top 5 Christmas songs, but I had more than 5.
Oh yeah, I had more than 5.
So we decided we're just gonna give you guys a Christmas playlist that y'all should check these out.
Yeah,
you most likely know most of them.
Yeah.
But there are top. Now, I'm not going to lie. These are not in any order.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to try to put them in order. I'm just going to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll start. And so this first one, I asked for a mulligan on this. I don't think that was the right word. But I say the whole Kenny G Christmas album. I'm not just going to say one song off that.
The whole album?
The whole Christmas album. His first one. Because he got a couple. He might have like 3. The first Christmas album, Kenny G. If you're a jazz person, piece of art. I mean, I don't know how I can big it up. It's soprano saxophone and he playing.
Interesting.
So that's something I suggest for any jazz folks or folks trying to get into it. That's a very good piece of art.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna kick my playlist off with Christmas Rapping by Curtis Blow. 'Cause I'm a hip hop fan. I love when hip hop artists do Christmas songs, and this song right here, and I already love Curtis Blow anyway.
I feel
so that one I have to start any Christmas playlist with that song.
I can't say that I know it, but yeah, so me and Tim be talking. Tim be so done with me sometimes because I don't know stuff. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not the kind of black you want me to be, Tim.
It hurts. It hurts, man. It hurts me that you don't know about the quintessential black stuff. You don't.
Why is Curtis Blow doing a Christmas song a quintessential black thing?
Christmas rapping is quintessential black Christmas songs. It must be on your list. If it's not on your list, I
want the blacks to get in the comments right now. Do you guys know the song? Don't you front. If it's somebody who's like, yo, I'm finna play, what's it called?
Christmas rapping.
If somebody, I'm feeling this Christmas spirit, we finna put on that Curtis Blow Christmas rapping, who's all in? Or who's like, so what? Because I'm not going to say, no, I don't play that, but I'm on I don't know that song. Play if it's Christmassy, okay.
You better put some respect on Curtis Blow.
No disrespect. I'm just talking about the knowledge of it. That's all.
That's wrong. If you know anything about hip hop or anything about black culture, Christmas rapping, you have to.
Why it gotta go that deep?
It has. You have to. It has to. That's ingrained. Because I grew up with it, bro. It's ingrained.
Do you know the songs off the New Edition Christmas album?
No.
Do you know New Edition had a Christmas album?
Yes.
Okay. Well, most people didn't.
See.
But New Edition is a quintessential group. But why would I know that album? The Jackson 5 Christmas album?
Yes.
Now, I know that because I am a connoisseur of that.
Right.
And people know certain songs because Safeway be playing like 2 Jackson 5 songs. Santa Claus Coming to Town and Give Love on Christmas Day. Mm-hmm. They run and Mommy's Kissing Santa Claus. Mm-hmm. But that's 3. Uh-huh. But if somebody don't know a song off that album, are they not a quintessential R&B? See, like, come on now. Christmas is a niche thing because not everybody celebrates Christmas too.
That's very true. But if you
what if Mos Def didn't know about it?
Yeah, but if you celebrate Christmas and you black and you're not playing one of those songs, at least I have to question.
Wait, what songs?
Either the Jackson 5 songs or Christmas rapping or or any one of them songs for that matter.
Get in the comments, y'all, because he tripping.
He's
trying to Joe Biden you right now.
I'm not trying to Joe Biden.
He's saying you ain't really black, man.
No, I'm not trying to say that.
That's what he's saying.
All I'm saying is, if that ain't on your playlist, something wrong with you, and you need to fix it ASAP.
He's saying fix your black. I wouldn't take
your
that.
Your black is broken. If that ain't on your list. Your black is broken.
This nigga said your black broken.
Your black broken.
All right, whatever.
Loose. Okay, what's your next one?
Next one. Okay, what are we doing? Songs here? Okay. Let It Snow, Boyz II Men.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like now that song is of the status of what he was just talking about. Mm-hmm. Every person, not just black people should be ashamed if this not on your list in some way or form. But every person should have Let It Snow by Boyz II Men.
Let it snow.
Let it snow. Outside it's cold. The fire's blazing. So baby, let it snow.
Let it snow.
Oh yeah, the Wanye at the end of that.
Wait, time out. I'm speaking on Boyz II Men. Wasn't Wanye kind of extra?
Yeah,
wasn't he really like extra?
He was extra, but that's why he was the fan favorite, because he was so extra. And he does. People be calling me Stevie/Wanye, not for the vocals, but because of what I do with my. Listen, when I be singing for real, like at my shows and stuff, my head be going. I be doing it. Wanye does it. Why y'all judging me? Stevie does it. Why y'all judging me? I think Luther did it a couple times when he goes like, why is everybody judging my head movements?
That's that 90s R&B head move. That when you get that run, you gotta like.
Yeah, and Wanye said, I say yes. Okay. All right, so yeah, Let It Snow by Boyz II Men.
Mine, that's actually my number one Christmas.
Mine aren't in order,
of all time.
But yeah, number one of all time.
That's my number one all time. My next one is Santa Claus Go Straight to the Ghetto. That's my
by
jam.
Who? By who?
Either it depends on how I feel, because it's either James Brown or Anthony Hamilton. Because I listen to both, but depending on if I want to feel like a more relaxed version, I'm gonna go with Anthony Hamilton. But if I wanted that, Maceo,
well, that's say it loud. Say it loud. And that's a thing, especially for Christmas. Is there be some songs that are cool, but you like a different version, right? Which might not be the original,
right? That's a good question too. Like, what version? We can revisit that later. So we're coming up with topics as we're talking about topics.
Oh man, this is what's happening. Okay, so let's see. I got some hidden gems on here. Mm-hmm. This one's not that hidden. That's What Christmas Means to Me.
Oh,
that's what Christmas means to me, my Lord. But now, not everybody's version hits for me. The one that hits for me, CJ personally, is Fantasia's version.
Oh no, Stevie's version hits for me.
Oh man, Fantasia, because Fantasia got that.
Right, and I love it.
Fantasia. Like a David Ruffin. She's like a
She's David Ruffin.
She's like a female David Ruffin.
No, I love Fantasia, but Stevie's version it's a lot. It's like smooth cognac. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just smooth. Like,
that was a bad example because I love Stevie and I hate cognac. So you need
it's
something
a great
different.
example. You know, it's nice, smooth. You know, nice, no aftertaste. Stevie's voice is just.
When I say Stevie's voice is like patent leather shoes. You know what I'm saying? Just sliding on the scene.
Okay, here's a quick question. There's no before we continue with the list. There's no argument that Stevie Wonder is like a top 5 or top 10 artist of all time, right?
Right.
What about his vocal talents? Where does he rank? Like vocally?
Yeah. See, these questions are hard for me because we say vocally what in their vocal range, what they can do. Only things that I judge them off is the music they've put out.
Right.
So when that music they put out, they've done this certain thing. That's their range. We don't know anything outside of that. Mm-hmm. So, and then to have a Stevie style, then say a Luther Vandross style, two totally different styles. But Luther goes to a place with his style.
Right.
Because that's what it is. Stevie goes to a place with his style, but they're so different. I can't really compare, like, well, who's better? Well, like, nigga, I go see both on the same day. I guess I'm going to just have missed half a concert, right. Because they're both, so that's hard to so for me, where I would put Stevie vocally, I'd put him up there at least in the top 7.
Top 7?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and I put him up there because, I mean, not only because of the music and what you've heard him do, but and I've never seen Stevie live, so I unfortunately don't have that to grasp on. But in that We Are the World video thing, behind the scenes thing, when they had him just going, they was like, give us some stuff. I said, damn, that man.
Yeah.
So
as far as artists are a whole, like complete artists, I'm as concerned, like Stevie's definitely in my top 10.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
The next song on my Christmas playlist is "Sleigh Ride" by TLC, and I love this song. I absolutely love this song. And
it's a fun song.
Man, it's a fun song.
Giddy up, giddy up.
Left Eye killed it.
They can't say Left Eye killing it.
Oh, see, I didn't even take it there, but
my mind is very dark. And it's gonna happen from a lot of times.
Dark humor. That's your mind going there. I didn't even go there.
Dark humor with the dark skin.
Sleigh Ride is the next song on my list.
Yeah, no, I'm with that. That's definitely a jam.
Right.
Speaking of jam, I'm gonna here's one that I said out loud, and he just kind of laughed because I'm sure he never heard of it. Mm-hmm. Mistletoe Jam. That's what it's called. It's called. And I just thought about my dad. My dad used to say toe jam all the time. The Mistletoe Jam by Luther Vandross.
Mistletoe Jam.
Woo! He said, "This is the Mistletoe Jam, yeah." And I like to party. You just gonna break my mic? Ooh, I should have sang that. That would have rhymed. Nah, it just came off of the thing. Okay, you gotta hold it now.
Stuff be happening.
Mistletoe Jam, Luther Vandross.
Mistletoe Jam, that's funny.
I love it.
That's hilarious.
It was like a part in there because was Luther Vandross gay? Hard left turn.
No, I plead the fifth on that question.
That ain't.
How can? What makes you think that though? What makes you think he's gay?
First of all, he's dead, so I don't think he's anything. I was asking.
Wait, but what makes you think that though?
I don't know. Just asking. Okay. What Cedric the Entertainer say? His curl never really
maybe curled all the way over.
And then so he's a star, was a star, so stars be wearing weird stuff. But on the Michael Jackson 50, the Jackson 50th anniversary thing or whatever it was.
Right.
Usher and Luther and 98 Degrees, which I don't know why the fuck they were there. Well, you could get 112, nigga. Yeah, 98 Degrees.
Nigga said.
Okay. But they all came out and they were singing "Man in the Mirror," and Luther tore the house down. No questions. Right. All I'm saying is the jacket he was wearing was weird. It was like a Michael Jackson jacket, but it was like a trench coat. And it was something about the way his back was slunched, the way he kind of walked with his butt out.
I remember that.
But that man was singing. He said, "Ooh, oh, oh, oh." He turned back, looked back. I said, you better sing, Luther.
Just do it.
Look, and Usher and Luther was having the moment. I mean, that magical music moment was happening live before 9/11. You know what I'm saying? We was living life, and 98 fucking Degrees is standing back there like, oh man, these blacks are good. Almost got their fucking chest all out. All they could do was just back there and look. Na-na-na. That's all they was adding to the situation.
That's all they could add.
That's all they could.
Like,
at least Slim could have said, But I digress. What were we talking about?
All right, my next song.
The Mistletoe Jam, Luther Vandross.
Mistletoe Jam.
That's what I was going to say. I asked that just because on that record, it starts out him saying, "Ooh, girl, come on, get under this mistletoe with me." She's like, "I'm not getting under that mistletoe with you anymore." Well, why not? Last time I got under that thing with you, what happened? The last time I got under there, I had twins. And he said, "Ooh, tell it all." And I was like, that wasn't convincing. I don't think you ever met her in the mistletoe.
Really? That happened? Oh, I'm listening to that.
And on the album cover, the nigga, now it was bad, but it was a whole velvet, like a burgundy coat, but it looked like a robe. And he's like in the snow just looking like this.
Hilarious.
I was like, the Mistletoe Jam. Okay. Go ahead.
Hilarious. Okay, so All I Want for Christmas Is You. Now, for putting some respect
By Marissa?
By Mariah Carey.
Mariah?
Putting some respect on Mariah Carey's name, because that song is like the greatest Christmas song of all time, as opposed as when it comes to like
numbers wise, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
but I mean, I personally don't really care for the song. But if I'm making like a playlist of Christmas songs that must be played during Christmas, then I have to put that on there. If it was in order,
yes, we didn't. These aren't our top.
It's
we
not
just
in order.
have it in there.
If it was in order, it would be like dead last in my top 10, because that song is annoying after the first 200 times.
Ooh boy, but she getting paid on.
She's getting so much money, bro. Like stupid money. Like every year that song, you will hear that in a Target, in a Walmart, in a Safeway,
give me my
in a
royalties.
QFC, in a CVS, in a Rite Aid, in a Walgreens. You'll hear it in a Applebee's, in a Red Robin.
All right, nigga, we get it. It's everywhere.
You're just like a nigga to cut you off when you're on a roll.
I'm just saying. I mean, it was a smooth roll. You didn't stutter, but I was like, nigga, okay, it's everywhere. The bitch getting money.
It be your own niggas, bro.
Hey, what did I say? We said something earlier. I said something to him, and he just looked at me and he just said, "It be your own nigga." I cracked up laughing.
All right, what's next on your list?
I don't know. My Favorite Things by SWV.
Interesting.
A sleeper. I'm not gonna say it's the most popular song, but what's it? So I don't know the words. Do 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 do. Y'all know that song. These are a few of my favorite things.
When the dog bites.
When the dog bites, punch that nigga.
Stupid. You're dumb.
Okay, go ahead. What's yours?
"Oh Come All You Faithful" by the Pentatonix.
Okay.
Pentatonix version. I am a huge fan of the Pentatonix. I don't know anyone who isn't, but they are an amazing a cappella group. And that song, I remember doing a play for called Journey to the Cross. It was a play about Jesus's death and resurrection and all the events that happened before and after it, and that was the opening song. And I would play the background singing that song, whatever, as one of like the people. But that song is so amazing, especially when they sing it, bro. Like, that has to be played, bro. That has to be played. If it ain't played, if I'm at somewhere and you're having a party and you got the playlist going, and they don't come up, I have to leave. I'm sorry.
But the only thing about, well, actually, before I say this, I'm gonna say mine, because I also have "Oh Come All You Faithful," but mine is by Take Six.
Oh, see,
y'all. Old school, Take Six. Take Six gonna kill anything they put some vocals on. But the thing about, I was just gonna say though, because I assume the Pentatonix are a cappella.
Yeah.
Okay.
A cappella group.
I mean, the song is a cappella. That's what I meant. If I'm at a party though, I say this is an in-home one. If I'm at a party and there's a vibe happening, Christmas music vibe, don't hit me with an acapella. don't hit me with the time to drink water and get home.
Why not though?
Because it kills the background. Okay, I guess depending on. Nope, I'm not giving any room. Nah. Even though I just gave a acapella song, which I stand by, and I'll stand by yours. But At a party, they could be on the inside. We're shutting down. Play these acapella joints. But actually, as I talk all this shit about acapellas, I'm gonna go on and say my next one, which is Straight No Chaser. That's the name of the group, acapella group. And they have this Christmas medley, which if you haven't seen it, I don't know where you've been because it's been around for years. But amazing story. This group back in college in the 90s, they sang and they had all these arrangements, and then they all graduated and went on about their life. Then one day, one of the dudes from the group had video and decided to put a clip up on YouTube, which was this Christmas medley that they had done, which was amazing. So amazing that it got all these views, and they ended up getting a record deal, and they are a group to this day, and they tour around. But that Christmas medley, if you haven't watched it, if you haven't seen it, Straight No Chaser, the original one. Now, they have videos of them doing it since, and it's good, but that original one, unfuckwithable.
Oh, interesting.
That's a harsh word for Christmas time,
Very
but great,
harsh
great song. All right, go ahead. What's your next one?
It's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens. Mama's made chicken and collard greens.
Whoop.
Rice and stuff and macaroni and cheese. It's planning to put gifts in the Christmas tree.
Go
Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC. I love everything about this song. I love hip hop Christmas songs for some reason.
I feel.
And there's that one. There's Christmas rapping, and then there's another one. But
there was one from Death Row Records.
It was
I don't remember what it was.
What was that song?
It was a thug rapping about Christmas, and this nigga was like, out of respect, I gotta give the Lord his day. I was like, nigga, give the Lord his day. He shall smite you.
Didn't Snoop Dogg have a Christmas song?
I'm sure he did.
I'm pretty sure he did. I forgot what the
Wasn't
song
there a
was.
movie in Cat Williams? It was a Christmas thing. I feel like Snoop Dogg was in it. I don't know.
But yeah, that's my.
Okay. I can dig it, Run DMC, but I'll be honest, like I always am, haven't heard it.
Oh, okay.
Run DMC was not my rap era.
Oh, it was mine. I mean, I was born in '84. They were out.
Well,
I
I should say that because I'm talking all these Jackson Temptations. That's my era, but I'm only 36, so that's just not what I listen to. I say that. Okay, I got that. Give Love on Christmas Day. Now, it's a great song, and a lot of artists do it, and a lot of artists do it great. And I'll even say there might be artists that have better sounding versions. But to me, Give Love on Christmas Day by the Jackson 5. Because Michael was singing that song. You know what I mean? I was with it.
Was that Young Michael?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Real quick. Young Michael's voice needs some respect.
I know.
I don't think people give Young Mike's voice any the respect it deserves. You know what I'm saying? Not respect RESPECK. Because they need to put respect on little baby Michael's name, because he was singing like a grown man at that age.
Absolutely was.
Such a powerful voice even at a young age. And I hate that no one gives that man his respects when it comes to the vocal talents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think one of the things, because obviously I think the record label, just like any groups back then, wanted him to go solo, and they even gave him solo stuff. But I think because Papa Joe was so adamant, like, hey, we a team, he didn't get that individual shine when his voice was doing that.
Right.
Now, he got songs off, don't get it twisted, but he didn't get that solo album that Smokey would have wrote for him. Because, Smokey Robinson wrote Who's Loving You. That was Smokey's song. And then Michael did it, and niggas said, Smokey who? That is Michael's song. So I'm saying, if he had a album dedicated to him in that age range where he had that, now, he would have he would have been to superstardom before he got to Off the Wall. So I agree. Definitely slept on.
Definitely slept on.
Well, I only got two left. Yeah. So I'll say This song, I'm sure you guys probably don't know this one. But it's called "I Wanna Come Home for Christmas," and it's by Neo.
Oh yeah,
such a great song.
Yeah,
you know, sometimes I catch myself like, man, there needs to be new Christmas songs. I mean, there's thousands. But this one came across and I was like, hey, excuse me. So you guys should check that out. I Wanna Come Home for Christmas by Neo.
Yeah. What's my next one? Oh,
yeah.
Silent Night,
Holy Night,
all is calm,
all is bright.
That's my nigga. That's my nigga.
Yes. I agree.
Boyz II Men killed that Silent Night, bro.
Low key, that whole Boyz II Men Christmas album, again, their first one, because they actually did another one. Their first Christmas album, classic album, should be enshrined in whatever it needs to be to never go away from our hearts.
Right, absolutely. And I think that song definitely needs to be protected.
Yes.
Seriously.
They did it. You know, remember on Fresh Prince when they walked in so cold?
Oh, yeah.
How you going to be about to jump me in the studio but then walk in your little blue blazer talking about Merry Christmas, Will?
I know what? That's a plot hole. I never understood what happened. Like, who contacted them was like, can y'all just do it? Like, who said something?
Well, no, because he had talked to them.
Right. He told them everything that happened, but then they're like, get out. And then they just showed up to the Christmas.
Well, no, because he'd already gave him the details. They was like, sure, we'll do it. And he was like, ha, ha, ha. And then, actually, I don't remember if they said sure, we'll do it. He told him that in the studio because he got into the studio.
Yeah, he was dressed as Santa and he got into the... But
and he was like, man, I would love if you guys came and did this for little Nicky. And they was like, yes, of course we'll do it, Santa. And then... Michael, the one with the glasses, was like, hey, man, you look familiar. You know this girl? He was like, oh, yeah, I stole her from some big-eared... Yeah, Nathan. Yeah. He said, I stole her from some big-eared, big-lipped dude with glasses and three other friends.
His 3 sisters. These are 3 girls.
Yeah.
Like, man, I cried my sleep at night over that girl. He's like, did I say I'm from Philly? I'm from Pittsburgh. What? Go Steelers!
Yeah, that was definitely like... they was finna jump him in the studio, but they was like, we're gonna come anyway.
Yeah.
And we're gonna walk in one by one.
That's
like funny. You don't know who's coming next if you haven't heard the song.
That's funny.
All right, and my last one is This Christmas.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Donny Hathaway's version is not my favorite. One of my favorite songs, period. Mm-hmm. But it's something about that turnaround on the hook. The when it comes in, when it's on the 3, I'm like, nah, man, just make it a full bar.
Yeah.
And as a musician, it should be like, oh yeah, I like playing Changing Times. I'm sorry, as a musician, that irks me. Just play. Donny Hathaway's version is not my favorite. So Chris Brown's version is my favorite version.
No, I really like Chris Brown's version too.
Yeah, man, Chris can sing, man.
I'm a huge Chris Brown fan. Like I put him in a bunch of debates all the time, and it's great. He need to just shut up and do a verses. Seriously, that needs to happen.
Yeah, it'd be Usher.
And it would be Usher. It'll have to be Usher.
Which
again, I can't think of anyone else to go against Chris Brown.
Depending on how they do it.
Yeah.
Because I said if it's a full show, I sincerely believe that Chris on a show, choreography and lights and all that shit included, I think Chris is taking it. Now, if they're just doing songs, I think it's a good fight. I don't know.
It's a great fight because Usher got some classic Absolutely. Albums. I mean, Confessions itself.
Yeah. But I did a kind of a versus thing with some of my homies, and we was we did songs from our graduating year. Those are, so we had a battle with that. And people was like, man, you holding on to Usher too tight. You can't just have Confessions whole album. I was like, bitch, I probably could though.
Right.
Just saying.
You
don't
could
be
though.
mad.
No, you could though. That Confessions album was definitely a classic. It's a classic album. It's like a 9 out of 5. A 9.5 out of 10
I
for
give
me.
it a 10. I
give it a 10. It's the perfect album.
Perfect album.
Perfect album.
I loved it.
Wow.
Absolutely loved it.
Wow. That's saying a lot.
All right. So we got that's our list of Christmas songs.
Right.
Okay. So you guys listen to that and have a good Christmas with that.
Yeah.
So now I want to be clear of this next thing we're gonna do. I got this idea from the Terrell Show. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Shout out to the Terrell Show.
Yes, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. He has a lot of singers,
right?
Mainly,
right.
And they be on there doing work. But he's also a very funny individual. Also talented singing. But anyway, he did an episode of his show with Kev on Stage. They didn't focus too much on the singing because that's not Kev's thing. But they had, excuse me, they had a discussion about foods that would be, black people foods and where they rank them. So we're going to do the same thing, except they had like 5 different categories from good to bad and where the things fit. We're just going to go, it's either a blessing. I don't know if you can even read those. Well, we'll call them out. It's either going to be a blessing or it'll be the devil.
The devil.
It's got to be one or the other.
Yeah.
So before we even get started, I'm going to tell you the way I'm going to be answering is, will I put it on my plate if it's there?
Okay.
That's how I'm going to. Now, there may be things
right.
that I like sometimes, but if I call it the devil, that's just what it's going to be for. So.
Right.
All right. Let's get it cracking.
Let's go.
So the first thing, fried chicken. Bless him.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Praise him if you got him. Yeah.
That would never not be a blessing.
Favorite part of the chicken.
Of the chicken?
Yeah. You frying up a piece?
Wings, hands down. I love wings.
I'm gonna have to say the thigh. I ain't gonna hold you.
The thighs are good.
I ain't gonna hold you. Actually, the baked thigh or some teriyaki. You bake it and put the teriyaki sauce. Ooh, that thigh.
You ain't got nothing on some buffalo wings though.
I mean, well, you had the buffaloes. I mean,
That's a true shame. The devil.
All right. Now, again, this list is from their episode. I just took it directly from there. So, hey. Next, fatback.
That's the devil.
That's the devil.
That's the.
I've never had fatback. I don't even know what it is. I imagine it's the fat off of something's back.
It's like the fat off of bacon. Like when you cut the bacon.
Well, now, see now.
Like the fatty part. I think that's what that is. Hold on. Let me.
I like the fatty part of bacon.
I do too, but what is it actually? Hold on. Let's take a pause for the cause.
Well, the picture they had, it looked. Oh no, maybe I was looking at something else. I don't know.
Fatback.
That's a terrible name.
Yeah, it's like yeah. See, it's like bacon, like
it's
like
bacon
fatty,
fat.
Like yeah.
Do you cook it or?
It's you use it for like you can cook it, you can fry it, you can.
Don't tell me that's fatback right there.
Yeah, that's fatback.
Nigga, them look like churros.
No, that's that fried like chicharrones, like pork rinds.
Fried fat.
Yeah, basically.
You know what? Dang it. Now I wish I had a middle one.
And because that's what that is, I'm going to move it up to a blessing.
I'm going to move it up to a blessing because I am going to put it on my plate to at least try it.
It's bomb, homie.
Like, and no, but see, now, wait a minute. Because I needed to have some, some of that bacon, some maple, some brown sugar, something on it.
Yeah, but I mean, you can just cook it straight up. You don't have to doctor it at all. It's still good.
I don't know.
See.
All right.
You don't know good eating.
Next one. Yams.
Ooh, that's a blessing.
I'm gonna go with the devil.
The devil?
See, this is why it's so hard to only have two. See, because you're taking it really personal right now.
Okay.
Listen, here's what I'm saying.
Okay, you done did it now. You done did it. What the hell are you talking about?
Okay, listen. First of all, this is why I started to say, well, what's the middle ground between the two?
There's no middle ground.
And then he said, no. There's only the devil and blessing. So it's either yes or no.
It's no middle ground.
Here's my thing. Yams is one of those things I've got to be in the mood for. And I'm more not in the mood for them than I am in the mood for them.
You always, it's never a bad time for yams. What's wrong with you?
Wait, are we talking about potato yams or are we talking about them yams from your ladies?
Both.
Because I didn't like the way you said it, so I was like, what are we talking
both
about now?
Actually, but we're talking about candy yams. If we're talking about candy yams right now.
And
that's
candy
what I'm
yams
talking
are
about.
fine, but I'm just like...
No, if it's there, bro, it's on my plate, homie. It's on my plate. It's a special corner nook on my plate for some candy yams. Especially when my
plates do you have? You got corners and nooks.
Especially when my mama makes her yam thing. Nigga, come on now.
All right.
Come on now.
I mean, I'm not here to yuck your yum.
That's a blessing. Yeah, don't yuck my yum, homie. That's a blessing and a half. You tripping? I question your blackness right now. That's just disrespectful. Right. You put some respect on the yam's name. What's wrong with you?
Whatever.
Next food before I get pissed.
Black eyed peas.
Oh, the devil.
Yeah,
the devil.
As a food and a group.
I never liked black eyed peas.
As a food and a group.
The group was dope. Don't get it twisted. The group is dope. Yeah. But the food is trash.
The group was popular.
You know what? You right. Let me shut up. Because I
Fergie.
Yeah, she messed it up. But I will say this.
Draymond Green's face. Wow, she messed that up. He said.
I think she shouldn't drink. She shouldn't drink before she sings because she was clearly drunk. Clearly. To sing like that as some national anthem.
I haven't heard the Redemption song. So
what's that, bro?
Butter beans. I've never had butter beans, but I saw a picture and I'm gonna say no.
No, that's a no for me, dog. I had butter beans like twice before.
No.
It really depends on who makes it too, though.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does actually. It does actually.
Beans are never going to be on the go ahead and go list for me. You know, we're never gonna give beans a green light.
It depends on the beans, bro.
Baked
beans is my auntie makes some bomb baked beans, and that's always on my plate if it's available, bro. Oh, you're a hater, bro. You are a hater.
I be farting. Why you can't?
Look, you saying that messed up the whole thing. You saying that messed up the whole rotation. See, I don't know what ghost in here just disagreed with your ass.
Hold on here. Let me see. Okay. But okay, no, but I'm cool. Beans, nah.
That's wrong.
And my dad used to give us red beans and rice a lot as a kid, so that could be. So I'm like, don't get the beans out my face. I'm a whole of grown up. A whole of grown up. Okay.
You a whole of grown up.
All right, next. We know this one. Mac and cheese.
Oh, come on now. I ain't even put my sign up for that.
We gonna bless it.
If it ain't a blessing.
Bless the Lord, oh our souls.
Bless the Lord, oh my soul.
Okay, next one. Chitlins.
Okay, you know what? Here's a funny story about chitlins. So, and this actually made me not like chitlins anymore. I used to love chitlins back in the day. Yeah, anymore. I used to love chitlins. My mom made chitlins all the time. And I told her, we come Thanksgiving.
I was about to say, let it go, man. Yeah, just let it go.
And Thanksgiving holidays come up and she be cooking. I'm like, Mom, you making chitlins? She's like, yeah, I'm making chitlins. So one year, my mom made a bunch of trough of chitlins.
A trough.
A trough. So she had about 4 whole buckets. You know the big red buckets of chitlins?
No.
Okay. Well, they used
I've
to have.
never went and sought them out.
I don't know if they still have them. They have these big. Black folks, y'all know what I'm talking about. They had these big red buckets.
We don't.
Had pork chitlins on the front, and she got 4 of them buckets, and she made a whole pot of chitlins because everybody in my family loved chitlins. So when she was done cleaning them, she put the inside part, the slimy part, the discards part in the bucket and said, told me and my brother, go throw these in the garbage. So me and my brother took 4 whole buckets of chitlin cleaning, like chitlin discards, and we walked across the street where our house was. Now, we walked down the street towards, like, there was this sidewalk and an embankment, and then if you look over the fence, there's like grass and sticker bushes and stuff. There's a space. So we got lazy, and we tossed them joints over the side of the fence and walked back home. The next 4 days, that whole block, and it was November, and it was a hot November. That whole block smelled like dookie upon dookie upon cock-a-dookie.
That's what y'all's sweat smelled like after you ate them chitlins too.
But look,
I'm
though,
telling you,
my mom was driving home from work one day after Thanksgiving, and she had the window open, and she was like, "What's that smell?" And she knew exactly what it was because she called me and my brother in the room. Was like, where'd y'all throw them chitlins? And he's like, he threw it over the side of the fence. He was like, I'm gonna whoop both of you. The whole block smells like dookie now.
Y'all
and she
fault.
was not kidding. It was smelled like dookie for
I'm
like
disgusted.
a good 2
It's
weeks.
not even like I don't even understand how
And that kind of traumatized
that
me.
comes up in like we're gonna eat this in modern day.
Yeah, well, that I was traumatized after that because after that I was like, you know what, I'm good on chitlins. So that's the chitlins are the devil.
Never had to be traumatized. I learned from the see and the smell, so I was like, I'm out. This one, okay. Greens.
Blessing.
Devil.
Oh, I don't like you.
And honestly, I eat yams more than I eat greens.
You're crazy, bro. You know what? Greens, it really depends on who made them.
I feel like we had this on the Thanksgiving. It does not matter who makes them.
It does
Actually, it does.
Me.
I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah.
But I'm cool.
Why though? It's
a very hyped up food. What is it hyped up about?
Like, you never had greens with the neck bones in it?
Yes.
And just
I absolutely have.
What is wrong with you?
What's the big deal?
Your black is broken. You need to go.
I don't get.
You need to go back to the reset factory
It's a
settings.
warm.
Reset factory settings on this nigga because you are saying some blasphemy right now.
Why is that blasphemy? I'm not saying that greens aren't good, but what everybody's like, oh, the greens are greens. No, you're being very disrespectful to our ancestors right now. And I do not appreciate the disrespect. I'm gonna stand up for the ancestors right now and be like, you are saying some blasphemy right now. The devil. Ham hocks. I've never had a ham hock. Actually, I feel like I have and didn't know it.
No, ham hocks are a blessing for me because they're.
Ain't it like a pig knuckle?
Yeah, kind of think so.
He confirmed my thought and
no. Wait, it's like
nope. It's too late. It's the devil
ham
in my
hocks
mind.
is like the ankle part. I think like the leg part. I think. Google it. Yeah, something.
Okay. Well, the next thing, cornbread. I mean, I said
look at you.
Ooh, I picked up the wrong one. My bad.
Look at you.
A blessing. Of course, cornbread is a blessing.
Look, if you don't like cornbread, I really can't trust you as a human.
Well, okay.
I'm sorry. I can't trust you as a human.
Why?
Because cornbread is.
What if you're allergic to corn?
That's one thing.
No,
that's one thing.
They can't eat it.
That if you don't like cornbread and there's no medical reason why you can't eat cornbread, like you're allergic to it, you're definitely allergic.
Oh yeah, this ham hock is definitely the devil. I'm cool.
Yeah, you're tripping, bro. Ham hocks are brown. Ham hocks are bomb, bro. No, if you don't eat cornbread and you just choose not to because you don't like it, I can't trust you as a human being.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, because people make cornbread differently. And you could have got you some bad one and be traumatized. That's because I'm gonna tell you what, I went on tour when I was in high school. I was doing this show, and we went on tour, and we stopped at this college. We formed this college, and they did all the hospitality stuff, and they made this whole lunch, and they had cornbread, and we could only see the top, and it had that gold, and it was like, ooh, that cornbread, we about to fuck that up. Boy, you got your little square piece. These people, first of all, this was in Oregon. These people, they had the corn kernels in it. Ugh. Then they had some green peppers in it and some red peppers and some kind of seeds. Just mushed into this cornbread. But covered with a golden top like it was just the homemade blessing.
No, don't.
When I tell you, well, there was a few of us blacks there, and we was feeling real black at that moment. We wanted to fight everybody. Everybody wanted to get hands. Because we took it as disrespect.
How, though? Because of the extra stuff in it? Because I've had some jalapeno cornbread once. Matter of fact, I have a recipe for chorizo cornbread stuffing, and I used the jalapeno cornbread stuffing.
I'm not amused.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Cornbread for me, just it's a piece of cake. Don't crunch it. This is the thing I hate. Anything having to do with bread, don't be crunchy. I mean, unless it's toast. But I'm saying, like, in the bread, the breads that got them whole grains and nuts inside of them, bro, get out. That's so disgusting.
Wow.
Don't make my sandwich crunchy unless I put chips on the nigga.
So you like regular old cornbread with nothing in it, just regular cornbread
with deliciousness in it.
Okay. So what about hot water cornbread? Do you like hot water cornbread?
I've only had it once. I honestly don't remember what it tasted like because I only had it once. I like my sister's cornbread. America gonna hate me for this one. First of all, homemade cornbread #1 first. Boom. I don't mind Jiffy cornbread, but I like the apple cinnamon one.
Yeah.
That apple cinnamon, it's just good to me.
Yeah.
So I like that.
It is bomb, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move along because we got a couple more. Ribs.
What kind of ribs? Pork ribs?
Oh, that's a good question.
Or beef ribs? Because there's two different. They're different.
You're right, because I give a different answer depending on which one it is. All right, we're gonna. Okay.
Actually, for me, it's the same answer.
It's not for me.
It's blessings for me. I love.
So then we're gonna go with beef.
Beef ribs.
For beef ribs. I don't like pork ribs.
You like pork ribs?
Not that I don't like them. I'll eat them. But when I buy ribs, which I've definitely gotten into over 2020 and past, I buy the beef ribs. I just like them better, and I like beef more than pork.
Yeah, beef ribs are bomb. Pork ribs are bomb. Matter of fact, I knew this white dude back in the day made the best ribs I've ever had in my whole life, and he was this big Viking white dude. He was like 6'6" with a full beard.
Yeah,
just a big biker dude. Made the best.
Probably
ribs.
Carries a machete in his back pocket. See, them type of big white dudes, they be camping. They know, so they be on that grill. They be like, "We gonna cook up this elk."
Bro, he made the best ribs I've ever had in my entire life. I still to this day be thinking about them ribs, bro. Like he made them perfectly, and he made the sauce from scratch too. I was like, this white boy over here making some.
All right, let's get through the rest of this. Catfish.
Oh, that's a blessing, bro.
Ooh, with the hot sauce.
Oh, come on now.
Oh, yes.
Come on now. I didn't have to think about that.
Nah, grits.
Blessing.
The devil is all over.
Oh,
the devil. The devil.
The disrespect is real.
The devil twice.
Hold on, this is the last one we're gonna do. Time out. Time all the way out.
Even when Tony Baker says savory grits, ho, and I laugh. I don't agree. I don't agree with
why. Why is grits the devil?
Because it's gross.
No, that's
the reason.
I need a bigger reason,
bro. That is
reason.
the reason.
That's not the
reason.
They
don't taste good.
No, you're lying, bro. You've never had shrimp and grits. You never had cheese grits. You never had freaking. Even I don't put sugar in my grits, but if you put sugar and butter in your grits, you never had that at all.
Like, I've had grits.
What's wrong? How is that gross to you? How though?
Because
what's wrong with your palate?
The way the taste comes out.
What's wrong with your palate, bro? Like,
grits are just not good.
I can't with you. We gonna fight.
And here's the thing: before I got to grits,
we are beefing.
Before I got to grits, I had cream of wheat. Now my father used to give us cream of wheat as kids all the time. Cream of wheat. And I had grits, and I was like, reminds me of cream of wheat. We're not doing any of this shit no more.
Oh, that's disrespectful, bro.
Whatever. I have no remorse about it.
That's wrong. I don't even want to. That hurts my soul, bro. Because grits, I make bomb grits, bro. My mom made some bomb.
Everybody makes their own grits. They get that grits. Box with the red stripe. Everybody makes their own grits. I get it.
I don't get it. I don't get you, bro.
Whatever.
Your black is broken.
Grits
bro.
are disgusting.
Matter of fact, you gonna name this episode "TJ's Black is Broken."
My back is fine.
No,
and
your black. You're black.
My black is on fleek.
Your African American is broken.
Nah, right man, grits are disgusting. I'm gonna start a whole group called Niggas Against Grits. Nags.
Niggas Against Grits?
We the nags. I don't want to do that. That's gonna be a problem somewhere. I was thinking something. Black against grits. Bag. We need to get in our bag. Blacks against grits.
Oh, see.
We in our bag. The bag squad. All right.
That's disrespectful.
Okay, these ones I feel like I know the answer to, except let's try this one. Fried okra.
Oh, I gotta think about that one.
I'm gonna go the devil, but not because. Okay, okra's okay, especially in gumbo. But just okra by itself, not a fan.
Here's the thing.
So, the devil for me.
I'm throwing both up, and here's why. My grandma used to make this okra dish with like tomato sauce and whatever, but it was the grossest thing to me. But fried okra, I'll eat that all day, especially the fried okra from churches.
Yeah.
And
this was never a huge fan of fried okra. I don't know why.
Fried okra,
which I feel like I should be. It's fried and I'm black.
Fried okra so bomb, but that when you don't fry okra and you make it like a little dish or whatever, it's just disgusting to me.
Yeah.
I think it's a consistency thing.
Yeah, which is a lot of things with food for me. Grits, that's part of the reason I don't like grits. I don't like the consistency.
Okay, I can see why you don't like grits. I just, don't really want to understand it.
I know you don't. That's black people's problems. As soon as something goes against what we consider the culture, we just gonna act like we don't even want to know. You just wrong.
You just can't. You just can't.
Why? Grits is
that hurts me, and I'm not even the one that said it.
Well, I feel fine.
Save the grits.
No.
Save the grits.
Get in your bag. Blacks against grits. Save the grits. All right. You know what? I think
we're gonna end it right.
We're gonna end it here because I'm gonna go and burn all the grits in effigy.
No, I'm gonna go eat some shrimp and grits just to spite you.
Shrimp is great.
Shrimp and grits is delicious.
And no, I didn't say that.
Don't. Of it. I'm gonna tag you in it like, hey, CJ.
Yo. Grits.
I can't believe you.
Grits. I feel like you find grits like under refrigerators in local stores and stuff. Like that's where they go and find grits and be like, let's put this in a box and sell this to the blacks.
Very disrespectful. Anyway, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Say It Loud Podcast.
Hey, make sure you go to hustlermentality.com. Get your Say It Loud merch. We got hoodies. We got T-shirts. We are not wearing either of the two today, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, they are available.
Put your orders in. Put your bid ins for merchandise, y'all.
Yes.
Make sure you put the notifications on the Say It Loud Podcast YouTube channel so you don't miss an episode. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace, 2 fingers. We are out this piece, and I'm gonna go get some shrimp and grits because this nigga's stripping.
Man, I'm gonna have to zoom in on me. I'm gonna zoom and go fade to black. Man, this nigga here. Whatever, grits.